Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, an extra special welcome to you. I'm honestly just going to ignore the elephant in the room, which is my inconsistency. I have started a new life. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but I do try my best for you guys. So that is why I'm here today with a slightly difficult video for me to make, just because it's very serious. So we're just gonna get into the video, and obviously you read the title, you know what you're about to get yourself into, so let's get it.
You're watching Fola-Alade.
Okay. So basically my acne started in year 8. It was just little spots everywhere, and then I have to admit I was quite self-conscious about it, just because I just felt like the odd one out. So during that time I would use, before school, I would go put on my mom's foundation on my face, just because that's how I felt the most comfortable. And obviously I know my mom was a bit disheartened about that, because she was just sad that I thought I needed to do that to feel comfortable. So talking about that now, it just makes it a bit, because it's just a little personal. Fast forward to a few years later, I go to see an esthetician. She recommends a few things. This brand, I'm just gonna put it up here, called that's what she recommended to me. I used it for a bit. I think it worked for a bit, but then after a while my skin got bad, and that is what we're gonna talk about today. I'm giving you guys the real stuff. This is 2019, where my skin faced hell.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, so this first video is me in January. My skin was bad. I don't even know what I did, but it was bad. I think by this point in time I was using a dermatologist who gave me a few things to use, which I will describe later on. Yeah, I was just a bit upset, can't lie. So yeah, in a lot of these pictures you can see that I'm upset because of my skin. And I'm just gonna tell you guys that honestly, a few days, I wouldn't say it was all the time where I was scared of going out, but on the odd day I would wake up, this is so emotional, I would just wake up feeling very ugly. I'm just gonna put it out there, just because I felt like my acne kind of was what stood out, and that just made me feel, just didn't make me feel confident. Thankfully it wasn't all the time. So I would say things took a turn for the worst in February. Oh my days. So basically my dermatologist gave me a couple of things to use, and one of them was drying. I think it's supposed to dry your pimples, but I was so doubtful this, because I went on a ski trip, minus 30 degrees plus drying equals snake-like looking skin. This is actually I don't apologize, because obviously I'm still human. It's still just a flipping picture of my video of myself, but it's bad and it's quite gross. Yep, that was me. Okay, moving on. Then we fast forward, I stopped using that soap, start using a milder one, and as you can see, my skin is looking a little bit better. Obviously there's still some scarring, but nothing compared to that. My skin, obviously on the bottom of the surface, what do you call that place, beneath this, my skin was good for the most part. Obviously I just had a few bumps. Throughout this whole time I had been talking to my dermatologist through the phone, which led to this. Yes, that's me, guys. My skin was at its prime. Obviously there's a Snapchat filter doing a little extra, but I mean, come on, can you see that? So I think I was super happy with my skin there, because I had come a long way. This is me in summer, smiling, because I mean, would you look at that skin, minus the few odd pimples. You could even see that a lot of my scarring had gone. I didn't even notice when it was going until I looked back at a few pictures and I was like, wait a second. In August I started developing this weird ass patch of, or cluster of, whatever that is. And I was so confused because my skin was bullying prior to that. I didn't have anything. My mom was like, oh, it's probably contact dermatitis, and it wasn't contact dermatitis. So I went to see my dermatologist face to face, and she said it looked like some sort of antifungal thing. So for a bit I did use antifungal shampoo on my face, just so that I could treat whatever the hell this was. And then this was it after I had dried. Looks a bit gross, I know, but this, yeah. So then this is my skin in September towards the end of 2019. You can see it's super smooth. I still have some scarring, but it's not as dark. I have the odd pimples, but for the most part it was pretty good. So yeah, this is my skin now. Obviously February 2020, I wouldn't say it's the best that it's ever been, but you know, there's only so much you can do. So for like right now, my skincare routine consists of me washing my face with the milder soap, which is Cetaphil soap. I use clindamycin gel and BP gel in the morning and retin-A at night, and just moisturize my face as per usual. Do recommend using sunscreen because I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I was pleased or happy all throughout this, because honestly, you know, acne, like many things in life, is just not something that you have control over. I didn't go to God and say, God, please put all these pimples on my face. Just, you know what I mean? So obviously it's just one of those things that happens to be a genetic thing. And I don't know if a lot of people understand the, you know, emotional aspect of things, just because a few people have made some comments. Obviously I'm not trying to make this a sob story like I got bullied, which I didn't, but it's just that these comments, obviously I haven't forgotten them and I don't see myself forgetting them. But I know my cousin did say, we were talking about a popcorn ceiling, and my cousin was like, oh, that's what Farah's face looks like. My friends and I were talking about allergies, and someone goes, oh yeah, if I eat shellfish, or for example, my face will start to look like Farah's. And just things like that. They're just not necessary comments, and they definitely did impact me. I know some days I didn't want to go out, like I mentioned. I feel like I only have one tip. The one tip is, stop asking for people's skincare routine. It is the most annoying thing for me, because I feel like I've tried everything. I have tried everything. And what works for one person may not necessarily work for you, just because you have different skin types. It may be a genetic thing that they have good skin. So literally do some research about your skin and, you know, improve it that way, as opposed to asking people, because you're just wasting money and you're wasting your time. I also didn't use Accutane, I'm sure, for those of you wondering, just because I did hear some things about it being bad for your reproductive system. So I tried using the like baby Accutane, which is deoxycycline. It didn't work for me. Potentially could work for you. And I think the last thing I just want to say is that for anybody who does have acne still, like me, honestly, 100% truly, as much as some days it could affect your self-image, you are not, listen to me, you are not any less beautiful because of your acne. I just think that it's just something so shallow in comparison to who you are as a person. It just doesn't matter. I don't think you should let it stop you from taking pictures, posting on Instagram, just because your face doesn't look like, it's not as smooth as other people's faces. You know, just be comfortable in your skin. As it's easier said than done, but it's yours at the end of the day. And that is basically all I have for you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe if you like my content. Hope you guys have a blessed week and stay cute. No, I hope you guys stay cute and have a blessed week. That's fine. That was fine.